Now, everyone knows how frustrating the job search is in today's market. But, guys, what if I told you that you can start using AI to not only help you write cover letters, deal with interview questions, but make you stand out as an ideal candidate for jobs that you actually want? And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Ryan with AI Insider Tips, and my mission here is to help you navigate the overwhelming world of artificial intelligence. So in exchange for me helping you out and land a job with AI today, if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. So now let's get back to it. So in this example, guys, I'm going to be using LinkedIn and looking at jobs in SEO. I've actually had a few positions in SEO in the past, and obviously if you're not in SEO, you would type in whatever field of job that you're looking for. And you can also use this on Indeed or whatever other job listing platform that you want. So up here where it says title, skill, or company, I'm going to type in SEO. Let's do SEO manager and see what SEO manager jobs are floating around right now. So right here, there's a couple interesting ones, right? Vivid Seats, they're a big company. Chewy, obviously a huge company. Let's use this one. Let's use an SEO manager role at Chewy. So right here, it's telling me, the job description, the opportunity, what you'll do, what you'll need. And so what I can do with this information is, let's say I open up ChatGPT first. Let's start here. So if you open up ChatGPT, you could also do this with Claude too. But I'm going to use ChatGPT just for this example. And you can prompt it with something like the following. I need you to be an expert in SEO and helping me land a job. Now, obviously, you would enter in whatever the industry is that you're applying for a job for. If I provide a job description for an SEO role, can you help me come up with suggestions for applying? So I'm going to start off and prompt it with that. And then I'm going to come back to the job listing and I'm going to copy and paste really this entire thing. Chewy, you don't need this equal opportunity employer stuff. So let's copy this. I think before I just paste it in, I'm going to say the job title is SEO manager at Chewy. And then we'll go, here is the description. And then copy and paste the description here. And then let's see what it comes up with for suggestions. It says, here's a structured plan to help you apply for the SEO. I don't know why it just did that. Here's a structured plan to help you apply for the SEO position at Chewy, focusing on tailoring your application materials and preparing for potential interview questions, tailoring your resume. So right here is just giving me basic advice, right? Crafting your cover letter, preparing for the interview. So let's see what else it comes up with here. Behavioral questions. So it's helping me with interview questions, practice common SEO questions, networking and follow-up. So this just gives you really good high level. If you don't know where to begin or just looking for some advice, you can definitely leverage ChatGPT by just copying and pasting a job description and then getting some high level advice like this is. So now let's take this a step further, right? Let's say you land that initial interview, and what's one thing that people are always afraid of or they're going to get caught frozen? It's these initial questions. So you can even have ChatGPT help you with these questions. So you can say something like, what are some job interview questions that will help me prepare? And if you prompt it with something like this, based on the job description details, it's going to come up with all sorts of questions. This is what I like. It's not just the SEO questions, but it comes down and talks about collaboration questions, situation and behavioral questions, general questions like, why do you want to work at Chewy? So really anything that they could potentially throw at you from that long job description that AI is now analyzing and providing questions based on its analysis. So this is just really good here. And then from there, what you could do is you could follow up and say something like this. Pretend you work at Chewy and are interviewing me for this position. Ask me a question and give me feedback on my response. I don't know why I had a question mark there. But let's hit enter and said, great, let's dive in. I'll ask you a question related to the role and provide feedback on your response. We're going to do a little mock job interview here. So it says, interviewer, can you describe a time when you successfully improved the organic search performance of an e-commerce website? What strategies did you implement and what were the results? Okay, so put me on the spot. So I actually came up with this answer here, and my answer is something like the following, right? Yes, at a previous role, I worked with a supplement company and increased their organic search traffic by 200%, which led to increased revenue. The strategies involve long-tail keyword research for low-hanging fruit opportunities, digital PR to acquire backlinks, and improving the user experience of the website to increase time spent on page along with the conversions. Now, guys, obviously you would tailor this to whatever your description is, but you're just trying to get feedback from ChatGPT on the sample question. So I'm going to hit enter and let's see what kind of feedback that that ChatGPT provides. It says strengths. You gave a quantitative result, mentioning the 200% increase. So yeah, that's a very good practice when you're interviewing for a job, is to give quantitative data versus just saying something without any data to support it. Specific strategies. I outline clear strategies, long tail keyword research, digital PR, end result, tying the increased traffic to increase revenue. So areas for improvement, detail and depth. While the strategies are good, providing more detail would make your answer stronger. Challenges and solutions, talk about challenges you faced. Talk about the collaboration between different teams. Talk about the tools and techniques that you use. So those are actually all very good pieces of advice that I would probably go back and redo that answer now that I read this. And then it even gave me an enhanced response. So it says, at a previous role with my supplement company, I successfully increased their organic search traffic, which directly led to a boost in revenue. I implemented a multifaceted strategy. Long tail keyword research with SEMrush, digital PR campaign, user experience improvements with A/B testing. So again, I would never copy and paste this or read this word for word if I'm on a phone interview. I would definitely go in here and maybe like tweak some words, tweak some actual things that you've done. But regardless, the purpose of what I'm trying to show you in this video is you can use ChatGPT as an assistant for some sort of mock interview, and it can provide better answers that can then help you on the actual questions during an interview. So now let's say I want help writing a cover letter. Again, not all jobs require a cover letter these days. I'm not sure if this one does or not. There's just an application here, so I'm not sure, but some do require cover letters, most definitely. So if I come back here and then I'm going to ask it the following, I'm going to say, thanks, that was helpful. Can you now help me write a cover letter? Use a professional writing tone and make it concise. So I'm going to hit enter. And so what it's going to do is it's going to put placeholders, right? Your name, your address, your email, your phone number, and then it's going to put the hiring manager. So you'd want to put their name here. You wouldn't want to copy and paste this. And then it just gives me a good outline of what a cover letter would look like if I'm applying to this job. Now, the biggest thing to mention here is I would never go in here and copy and paste and just submit this cover letter by putting in your name, the hiring manager's name, and all the placeholders, and then just submitting it. I would definitely never do that. One, it can be flagged by AI content detectors and you're automatically disqualified. And two, a hiring manager reading this can look at some of these words and they will know that this was written by AI and ChatGPT. If it's a good hiring manager who's been doing this for a while, there are certain words and there are certain phrases where you know if it's written by AI or not. So again, use this as a baseline for a format where you can replace words and go in here and talk about some of the real world experiences that you've done. This just gives you a very good starting point, but you need to put some creativity into this if you ever want to have a chance at landing a job that's worth something. Now, the last thing I want to mention, if you guys want to take this a step further, you can even come into custom GPTs. Now, you must be a member of ChatGPT Plus in order to access these. But if you go to custom GPTs in the GPT store and you type in, let's just type in job, you'll see all sorts of these custom GPTs that are related to helping people with the job search. So there's a job search copilot. There's a recruiter pro that evaluates job applicants and cover letters and resumes. There's a job and career coach. So this one has been used over 50,000 times. So it even has someone that can act as a job and career coach to help you land a position. So really, really interesting stuff here. And it is even more advanced tip as well. If you use Claude, if you come in here and you're a Claude Pro member, you can also create what's called a Claude project. And I have a full tutorial on how to create a Claude project and why it's so valuable by uploading all this knowledge here of myself. And you can start presenting, cover letter responses or interview question responses in a tone that actually sounds like you versus AI spitting out gibberish and complex phrases. So this is just a more advanced tip if you guys are getting into AI as much as I am right now with Claude projects, with custom GPTs, just trying to provide all the tips and tricks that I can think of when it comes to using AI to help you guys land a job. So that's it, guys. I hope this video helped you out into starting to think a little differently on how we can start to leverage AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude to help us in the job search and make us stand out as a more ideal candidate. whether that's through helping with cover letters, resumes, interview questions, ideation on just different things that you can do to sound more differently compared to everyone else out there. There's just so much that these AI tools can help you with when it comes to searching for a job in today's competitive market. So again, this is Ryan with AI Insider Tips. Appreciate you all being here. If you've made it this far, like this video if you found it valuable. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. But guys, most importantly, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Did I miss any other tips and tricks? Are there things that you guys have done with AI to help you land a job? Really want to hear what you have to say. And so again, I really just hope that this video helps someone who found it really excel in the job search, because I've been there before. It's a scary place, guys. Trust me, I know. But I really hope you all have a great day.